Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. He's just like Konate, Liverpool favourites to sign £80 million star this summer. How will the 2024-25 campaign end for Liverpool? Will the exultant players be perched atop a big red bus, celebrating 3 shiny trophies to add to Anfield's cabinet as they wend their way through Merseyside's packed streets? Whatever happens, you'd think Arne Slot's Redmen have done enough to lift at least one, for Liverpool are 15 points ahead of Arsenal with just 2 months of the Premier League campaign still to go. To slip from this point, well, it would be unprecedented, and unendurable. Besides, on the other fronts, much will be clearer this time next week, with Liverpool's looming fate against Paris Saint-Germain decided and Sunday's Carabao Cup final wrapped up too. During last week's first leg victory over PSG in Paris, Alisson took all the plaudits, and rightly so. But praise for Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate, who stood steely and stubborn in a defensive third as they limited the spaces their opponents could fire from. It's a formidable partnership, but FSG are looking to sign a new centre-back all the same. Let's dig into exactly why that is. Liverpool are anticipating a big summer. Slot has only welcomed Federico Chiesa to the fold thus far, with a deal also agreed for Valencia goalkeeper Georgi Mamardashvili in 2024. He arrives this summer. According to The Athletic, the club are looking to land a new left-back and a high-class central defender, ostensibly as Van Dijk's long-term successor. Van Dijk, as with Mohamed Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold, has been one of Europe's standout players this season. He's Liverpool's all-inspiring leader and one of the finest defenders of his generation. You can understand why tying him down to the final few years of his prime is viewed externally as a necessity, but Liverpool need to prepare for his departure all the same. Liverpool's captain turns 34 this summer, and while he has the technical quality, intelligence and experience to keep performing at his apex for a while longer, FSG cannot sell themselves short, which is exactly why they are looking to invest this year while extending the Netherlands star's stay too. Meanwhile, Konate is approaching the final year of his £70,000 per week deal, and while he's been engaged in negotiations regarding a renewal, these discussions have become protracted, with reported interest from PSG and Real Madrid heightening the negative noise. Liverpool leading race for PL star. As per Caught Offside, Liverpool are said to be leading the race for Crystal Palace defender Mark Guéhi, who is approaching the final year of his deal. London's most prominent clubs, including Tottenham Hotspur, are also keen on signing him. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HG, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more news. Our second news is Mo Salah in tears after Liverpool crash out of the Champions League on penalties to PSG in what could be his final shot at European glory with contract running out in the summer. Mo Salah was pictured in tears after Liverpool crashed out of the Champions League on penalties to PSG on Tuesday night. Leading 1-0 on aggregate after a first-leg win in Paris, the Reds were taken to extra time thanks to Ousmane Dembele's finish after 13 minutes. Neither side could find a breakthrough in extra time, meaning that spot kicks were required to decide who would advance to the quarter-finals. Once Curtis Jones and Darwin Núñez missed from 12 yards for Arne Slot's men, the Parisians gained the upper hand in the shootout. Desiré Doué slammed home the decisive kick, meaning that Luis Enrique's side will play Inter in the quarter-finals. But the Egyptian is yet to sign a new contract on Merseyside, with his existing deal set to run out this summer. Fellow teammates Virgil van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold also have deals which expire at the end of this campaign, with both still to agree extensions. Salah has been an integral part of the Liverpool side that have emerged as runaway Premier League leaders, with the Reds currently sitting 15 points ahead of Arsenal. While Salah and his teammates will be dejected by defeat in Europe, they have little time to feel sorry for themselves. They take on Newcastle United in the Carabao Cup final at Wembley on Sunday, in what is the first piece of major silverware up for grabs this season. Following his side's elimination from Europe's premier club competition, Salah was overcome with emotion as he broke down in tears on the pitch. Any hopes of a treble were extinguished by their defeat to PSG, following their shock FA Cup exit at the hands of Plymouth in the fourth round. Salah being seen in tears comes after he was labelled as the best player in the world by Wayne Rooney in the build-up to the game against PSG. Appearing as a pundit on Amazon Prime's coverage of the match, the former Manchester United striker gave his thoughts. Rooney said, "Mo Salah, in my opinion, is the best in the world right now. He doesn't always come back and you can get away with that, at his level." Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HG, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more Liverpool FC transfer news. Our third news is Liverpool bid for quick £25 million Trent replacement with club set to sell. With Trent Alexander-Arnold still on course to become a free agent at the end of the season, Liverpool are reportedly plotting a summer swoop to sign a potential replacement worth £25 million with his club ready to sell. The Reds took one step closer to Premier League glory at the first time of asking under Arne Slot last weekend, as Arsenal slipped up yet again. With just 5 wins and a draw needed to secure the silverware, Liverpool look more certain than they have done since their dominant 2019-20 campaign to take their seat on the throne of English football and may even receive a guard of honour from Arsenal to rub salt in the Gunners' wounds. It's not all perfect for those at Anfield, however. On the pitch, they have been ruthless. Away from the pitch, however, Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes have seemingly lacked conviction in contract talks, with Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah and Alexander-Arnold all set to depart as free agents. As things stand this summer, their departures at the cost of nothing would quickly cut celebrations short, but they're exits that the Reds must plan for, especially in the case of Alexander-Arnold amid Real Madrid's reported interest. With that said, according to the Boot Room, Liverpool are plotting a summer move to sign Wesley Franca after sending scouts to watch the 21-year-old Flamengo right-back in action. The talented South American is certainly one to watch, and given that he's reportedly valued at just £25 million, there's a real possibility that he could become one of the bargains of the summer with Flamengo ready to cash in on their fullback. Replacing Alexander-Arnold will be no easy task for whoever has the job this summer, however, be it Franca or the likes of Connor Bradley. Yet to reach the peak of his powers at 21 years old, whether Liverpool hand that task to the Brazilian remains to be seen. Truth be told, Liverpool will struggle to find a like-for-like replacement for Alexander-Arnold if he departs this summer. There's arguably not a right-back in world football who has his passing range. It could even be argued that not many midfielders have such range. So, those at Anfield shouldn't look to find a like-for-like replacement at all. Instead, as Slot has done at times this season, Liverpool should adjust their system to remove the reliance on their right-back going forward, returning to a more natural fullback rather than the role Alexander-Arnold has excelled in. If that proves to be the case, then potential tasks handed to Franca would become that much easier. The 21-year-old would, of course, struggle to replicate the Liverpool Academy graduate, but that doesn't mean he lacks the potential to become a Premier League star. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update, but the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do WL. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC.